Lord have mercy, my team is out in full foot. Me hear say one piece of traffic pile up on the road, especially up at Garden Town. Love you too, Anne-Marie Elliott. I don't know. Upper Garden Town, no, Juliet Olness, yeah, Upper Juliet, this come from Mavis Bank of Fear here. I don't know who send the bus them up there, but me here say the bus them black up the whole of Mavis Bank. So, Pitney now reach a school on time this morning. And, teachers just a walk in almost 10 o'clock. We wish them nothing but the best. And doesn't matter what we say or do, they're in government still. And so, this how much $1 billion old bus, whatever, it has rolled out. I see the schedule has circulate, but today is the first day of the week and it has already starting to create mayhem on the street. But let us pray for our students as they traverse. I think I'm getting reports out there in St. Mary where one of the buses spotted only 2 children were on it. 2 children take the bus. I think it's from Port Maria to Oracobessa. I'm not sure the route, but I know 2 persons, they have the pickup point where the students must meet. 2 students went on the bus. 2 in St. Mary. You understand? 2 children were on the bus. And when I look at how they plan to roll it out, a lot of families will not, the families will want the help. Those families will not benefit the most, because I even see them roll it out in Southwest St. Anne. I've seen where the bus will pick up in K Valley, Alexandria, and Brownstown. And I think from Ocherius to Runaway Bay, I think it's Ocherius to Senans Bay, Runaway Bay to Brownstown. But I'm saying these buses will not be going to, like, as it was intended for rural school bus program. These buses will not, the people pity them still have to pay taxi if go meet the bus them, Parents still have to go find the money. The persons who really want the help the most are not the ones that will be getting the money. Because parents will still have to pay taxi fare to take them pitney from one point to go. All right, say for example, the bus will park in K Valley, Alexandria, Brownstown to take them to school. You know, if you go send your people, post your pitney come from Goshen, post your pitney come from down at Stanfast, post your pitney come from upper Orange, round a Bamboo. You still have to go pay the taxi fare to take them from your community to meet them. The bus them now go rural, is the built up town them in the country area, the bus them. Me no know who come up with a system here, and nobody can tell me that this rural school bus system wasn't a money-making thing. Now get me wrong, we now beat up ourselves. The PNP now win the election, but we quite content and happy with 28 seats. So I don't want nobody feel like, say, we over here, I pay pity this and no thing say me did, I go put on my platform and I still run out rub out the government them. Me and uno for the next 4 or 5 years. Me and uno for the next 4 or 5 years. Good morning, Georgia. Big up yourself, Georgia. Read long time in a see you, darling. I hope all is well. Hope you are well. Tasha said the wickedness of Vaz. Listen, we from the get-go never did a bash the school bus system, but we know the labor right them only think about today, they don't think about tomorrow. And so we in the PNP raise our red flags. Then beat we down, and so we stop talk about it. We allow the average person to analyze it and see it for themselves. And when everybody see it, them realize that true, the opposition was speaking. Now they win the government, so guess what? We can't stop them. The only way this program I can stop is if parents look exactly what is happening and say, you know what? Remember that make my pitney them travel upon this, which is what is happening. We saw where school buses were should have full with pitney. 2 persons were riding on the bus. 2 students were riding on the bus this morning. And when you look at it, the real parents, them where struggle, they are the ones that will not be benefiting. Are the parents, them will probably living at the built-up era where them picnic can just beard, put on them clothes and walk, go down in the town, jump on the bus, then go to school. But what about those parents who really need it the most? And that is why we were saying that the coaster buses would have been a better investment. Because I can tell you, if you're living in a St. Mary, right, you have to take one taxi with your pitney if you go in at the town of Port Maria, and then them are going to meet up the bus there. When school over, the bus are going to carry them to Port Maria town, and them still have to go take taxi, guard them yard. So when them did a beat down the taxi man, and I say all manner of evil about taxi operators, a taxi men and woman have to come save the day again. Taxi operators going still have to come and save the day once again. I know when time I look pan it, as some little pitney. Listen, this program is a beautiful program, but I just think it was poorly executed. And I think Daryl and whoever done a transport authority, and they just have this under. It was like a secret because nobody knew that these buses were coming. Right? And this is the reason why I ask the Jamaican people, them say they must cheer up. Yes, we lose the election, but we also did well, because guess what? You see, and I don't want to blame Michael. Come to think of it, Daryl Vaz is the man with the Ministry of Transport. But Michael Phillips is the opposition spokesman on transport. Me not drop no catch that 4 years there, me not make nobody slip through me, and everybody are going to get beat down. I want to know who was there to do the checks and balance as opposition spokesperson. On no ramp with we, On no don't ramp. Me just think of it, there's an opposition spokesperson on transport. So how on earth Daryl Vaz sign off with them bus here? Me no say we no raise no red flag, but it look like how when the bus them come here, we are know. We have to be more active than this, comrades. Remember the parliament I got full up now, and not this me like. Nothing can go slip through the cracks anymore, because what? There will be an opposition to do checks and balance. When it come on to health care, Dr. Christopher Tufton, I'm sorry for you, because everything you do, it will be scrutinized and speculate by Dr. Dawes. So he will be our opposition spokesperson on health. So Tufton, you can go just continue doing what you're doing in those hospitals, right? When it comes on to agriculture, Floyd Green, you can just do as you like, because Dr. Dayton Campbell will be our spokesperson on agriculture, and him in at the parliament. So, and like him out of the parliament, so he can't really do no checks. He's in there, so everything you sign off pan, it have to go through Dayton as well. The same thing for education. Dana Morris Dixon, you can't just do as you like. You have a Damian Crawford now to answer to. Is who else? Transport, energy and mining. When it come on to national security, as well as much as they wrap up the seat from Steve McGregor, you still have Peter Bunting in there for answer to. Mr. Horace Chang. Almost every single ministry there is an opposition spokesperson, and that me like. Right? That is it, Mrs. Escobar. When it comes on to Matthew Samuda and water, Ian Ailes is now there to represent the opposite. Listen to me, these 5 years, 4 or 5 years is going to be very interesting, because it's not business as usual. It was only 14 of us, and not many of us was there. That's why how much $1 billion can waste down a Cornwall regional in a healthcare, how much billion of foolishness can go on down there in a education. The same with agriculture, because we have no spokesperson. And even if we did have a spokesperson in opposition, they weren't a member of parliament. You understand? But all of that changes when today them are swearing. Me want to know, today the sworn in of the candidates them are going. I don't know. I don't really follow it up, But I don't know if it's today them are sworn in, the candidates them. And when I the sworn in, somebody tell me please. I know them going to have hell with the 28 of us. Peer problem I got in the parliament because it's not going to be an easy ride. This morning I want to say congratulations and extend my congratulations to the people of Southeast St. Mary. Yes, this was one of the seats that was challenged and went to a recount, and based on what the results are, Christopher Brown extend his lead. So the first count, the preliminary count on election night, showed that he narrowly won Dr. Norman Dunn by, I think, 11 votes. And of course, with such a slim margin of victory, you have to recount that seat. And so I am happy to inform Jamaicans this morning. I am happy to wake up the people them down there in a St. Mary, especially Southeast St. Mary, on now have a PNP member of Parliament. And this is what I don't want persons to get dismayed or feel away. Not because you now have a PNP MP, which means you do the work, you put in the work, you come out and you vote. Not because you have a PNP MP, but the PNP now win, means the progress I go stop and stall and nothing and go on in an era because of Labour right win. No. I know so it go. You see this same money where the Labour right MP them will win them seat get, and the same money your PNP member of Parliament will win I go get. The only difference is the PNP is in opposition, so guess what? Them have to go lobby hard. Yes, they are going to have to lobby hard to get more support and more resources on top of what they are entitled to get. So say, for example, a member of Parliament, just an example, I don't say that them I get, but once you're an MP, you get your constituency development fund. Say every MP in the house gets say $15 million. Right? You know a Labour right around the country, them from the government. So guess what? Them are going to give the MP them $15 million. So like Chris Brown, I go getting 15 million, can do the work them in a constituency. But posting want to fix one piece of road or do some form of development and it will cost more than 15 million. He will now have to go to the parliament and lobby on your behalf and get more money. But this is where it's going to get interesting because a Labour right in a power and then don't want to see the PNP win as much as them win. So they are going to continue to sabotage. So they don't want them now go give them no extra. But the MP, this is why you have good MPs and bad MPs we care. Chris Brown now have to go keep going and beg until them shame. And me I telling you, them 28 seats here where we PNP have no better work. No better put in the work because come 2028 or 2029 or 2030, we're 4 years, 5 years from now, we are expecting to hold on to these 28 seats, just like how we hold on to the 14 where we had from 2020. May I ask them your first time PNP MP, yeah? Them say young bud no stand, but you know have to go learn it from who was there before. May I ask them your first time MP, yeah? Or no need to go in there and do the work. Or no do the work because it is not going to be a joy ride. It is not going to be an easy one. See them start pressure poor ISAT there. See them start pressure poor ISAT win the seat. And you hear some things with them attack, or them got me. I think them take up the pump already. Brand new pump was bought for Eastern Portland to help them with the water issue. Since Anne-Marie Vaz lose, me hear say the Labour right them take up the government pump. So you know say sabotage starting at Portland already because guess what the people may go want water and they no business if I Anne-Marie up there or I sat up there now. And so that is what I'm talking about, the sabotage, the dirty bad mind, the nasty work of labor rights. I know of PNP seats. PNP no win some seats. You think Steve McGregor go down a Central Kingston, go try to create mayhem with Donovan Williams? What we are doing them just sitting for? And it shows that these MP, we say them a labor right, was never for the people. Because if you spend taxpayer money, and your money, a taxpayer money, and you can go over Portland and say you can go over Portland and say you got to dig up back the road. You never care about the people. It's a disgusting behavior. And that is the reason why I'm going forever say it. Me say if me no glad say no, all if PNP did lose everything. Me glad. Say them here two you lose them seat. Michelle and Han. If nobody lose for them seat, I am overjoyed that Michelle and Anne lose them seat. You know the reason why them so upset and angry? Eastern St. Thomas and Eastern Portland, the Vaz them and the Charles them vex because now PNP controls Eastern St. Thomas and Eastern Portland, and then gun trade and drugs trade. The amount of port, that's why they did want Boston Beach and them did want Yasso, this one all about, because them want to control the port of entry for them drugs and gun from Haiti and Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico. That's why them vex. That's why them vex now, because you know have a PNP MP for lock down East Portland and Eastern St. Thomas. This is why they are upset. Enough coke come in the country in a Portland Eastern, and enough come in a Eastern St. Thomas, because what? Under the Jamaica Labour Party, they port them wide open, and don't think that the MP don't know about it. Them know about it, but now them have to put a stopping to it. Me hear say Anne-Marie, she start move out her water truck them from Wednesday night when she says she a lose. That means she was benefiting from the water project there. She, as an MP, instead she upgrade the system, give the people them the water, she sabotage them, and I make water truck, I give them water, and them have to pay for these. Let me tell you something, me say if me no glad say nobody no lose them seat, me glad say Michelle and Mary lose them seat. Me glad. I am happy that Portland Eastern gone back to the peoples. Not all know then. I were the one when he am Yeti Boss Day. Where Akeem Fletcher did this morning. Where is Yeti Boss? Where the Portland people them they can tell me what become a Yeti Boss. Yeti Boss which had sit down in a Anne-Marie Vaz office like say Portland Eastern belongs to them. I went there this morning. Come here say a whole harbor and come from, him have to go pack up in Dulcimede and go back. A whole harbor. That the office they have to go clear out. I am proud of Isaac Buchanan. Derek McBean say indeed one Rhoda Crawford seat to go as well. Yeah, well, we never know, say. Let me tell you something in Jamaica, people. I'm going to be honest. The PNP had 29 seats, right? So that means we did want 3 more seats to form the government. Personally, I know the weather vane seats them, which was hard to pick up. We have to put in the work, and those seats were Miranda Wellington, Norman Scott, and Orville Woodbine. Those 3 seats, but put aside them 3 seats there. Put aside them 3 seats there. If we did pick them up, fine. But 3 seats where we should have won, where we should not have allowed that, which would have caused us to win the election, is Northern Trelawney with Wickham McNeil, Northwest St. Anne with Senator Gabby, and Central Manchester with Donovan Mitchell. You see those 3 seats? Those 3 seats should have gone to the People's National Party. Put aside Bobby seat, put aside Floyd Green seat, put aside Witter seat, because those weather vane seats would have been a challenge. But me mean surety seats, seats that were sure, where we should have hold on to. Not even say Patmore. We all know say Mama D a labor right stronghold there. So just like Richard Xavier Day and Danishka, we all know that these seats are strong labor right seats. If the PNP manage to flip them, fine, no problem. We welcome them. But surety seat, which we should have flipped back from the Jamaica Labour Party, is Tova Hamilton seat, Crystal Lee seat, and Rhoda Moy Crawford seat. And you know, especially Manchester, I'm so disappointed in Manchester, right? And you know the reason why I'm disappointed in central Manchester is bad and too bad Gabby seat, because remember Gabby go down there, you know, and we all know say Gabby who had I think about 2,000 odd vote, Gabby would have to close in, right? So we know say Gabby Northwest would have been a challenge, but we shouldn't have lost it nonetheless. But and I think Gabby no have no councillor Bakar. Gabby no have no councillor. All the seats them, the division them in a Northwest Centre and a JLP hold them. So we all know that it would have been a challenge for Gabby. But when we look at me say Manchester Central, right? Manchester Central with Donovan Mitchell. And we just attack because it done gone bad already. But I mean, we are adults, we must can hold one conversation. We not a bashry party. But we just say, what happened in central Manchester? Right? Remember, Donovan is a councillor. He is the councillor for the Royal Flat Division. Right? Donovan is also the mayor for the entire parish of Manchester. Eh? No, analyze the situation. On top of that, Donovan Mitchell has all sitting councillors. What is it that the councillor for Mandeville was doing, Mr. Oliphant? No, let us be honest. Why is it that the people them weren't mobilized enough in Mandeville Division, in Royal Flat Division? Bad to bad, we know say Belfield are going to come out of the bastion, but we know say Rhoda use our head pan uno. I always hear Andre Stevens say Rhoda know the politics, and it is true. Andre Stevens, was there with them, and so he know the ins and outs with Rhoda, right? And what I realize is that we were banking on Belfield as usual to bring it home, but Belfield was not enough. And Rhoda knew, say, going up a Belfield was going to not give her what she need to cross the finish line. And so, while persons think that Rhoda was targeting Belfield, all along Rhoda target Royal Flat, and we don't catch up on it. When I look on the numbers for Royal Flat Division in a central Manchester, when we see some PD, at least all the PD, majority of the PD them, Rhoda Moy Crawford, 97 votes, Donovan Mitchell, 94 votes. Rhoda Moy Crawford, 58 votes, Donovan Mitchell, 55 votes. Rhoda Moy Crawford, 114 votes, Donovan Mitchell, 110 votes. Almost every single box in the Royal Flat Division, Rhoda Moy Crawford edge out Donovan by at least 3 to 4 votes. We're going to check the numbers. That is where central Manchester was lost. Uno never did pay attention per Royal Flat. And it look bad for you say you are the candidate and you are the councillor and you not do so well in your own division. It not look good. But let me tell you something, we not bash the candidate them, we love them, but I just think that we drop the ball in certain constituency. We can talk, we can have a key and we can have a moment. I don't want to feel like I'm bashing them, but sometimes we can have a conversation and who want agree, who want disagree. I love same way the whole we are comrades and we not have no change. I change, we love we party, but I just don't feel that Central Manchester did the work. How can a MP when not have no council around them win a seat? How? It shows there was a breakdown with the councillors them. There have to be a breakdown with the councillors them. The truth is just the truth, Junior. I see them a send all kind of, like them a report me page. Yes, you, Comrade Hugh Blair, we are doing the post-Martin, but you know, we're not going to do no post-Martin and Bashry party. So, when me open the phone line, me no want nobody come and disrespect me. I love my party, and we free, and we fi argue amongst one another, we PNP, right? And we want to give everybody that solace, that comfort, because me no want nobody feel down and out. I see one comment say, I'll know them not recover, them fall in a deep depression. You know, better snap out of it. Because me no say, well, we are depressed with self and feel no way. We come out, we don't want to see it, we no lose none. Right now, the Labour Party, I wonder how them are going to carry on in another 4 years. You know, the People's National Party is strong. You know, one other thing, you know who have the last laugh? I bet you not tell me who have the last laugh. And when me say this, someone I go, somebody say a money run. Me no want hear nothing about no money, because if Labour right by vote, PNP by 2. On the top front, yes, money run, but same like how money run and Labour right run money, PNP could have run it too, and PNP run money just like how Labour right run money. Me no see it, but me no dumb. People need to stop with this excuse about money run. Yes, money run and the PNP never have it, but same like how the Labour right them find it, PNP could have go find it too. Then could have find it too. Rocha say, I thought we lose Steve McGregor. Yes, we never, after the recount, Steve lost the seat. I don't know where them the vote they come from, but if Central Kingston people them want to sit down there and make it just go like that, I feed them business. Either way, I'm glad we double up with seat count. I've seen the recount and them say Steve lose. If he want to carry to magisterial, it's up to him, but the recount say him lose. Central people can tell what went on. I don't know, but based on what I'm getting, I am getting to understand that the same Alman Town people them, we say them a PNP and them strong in a PNP, the same Alman Town people them, at them get buyout. I hear that Lawrence go up there and do him for do. And the people them we promise say them a come and them a go vote for Steve, and them same one turn against the PNP up there. Amman Town people get buyout. Yeah. Because even some of the division them, especially Raytown. Remember Raytown belonged to JLP, you know. And it's hard for the PNP to really control that division, because the Labour right them enough down there. The PNP control over Amman Town, and that is the problem. They allow the Labour rights to close in a bit in Amman Town, and the people them two-face in a Central Kingston. Them walk with you, then name and drink, then canvass with you, and on the day of the election, them take the money and vote against Steve. And I'm going to show you. When it comes on to canvassing, what the People's National Party did is, say, for example, in a Raytown, you know, say a Labour right control Raytown. However, we still have to do with canvass. We still have to go down there, because no, even at the bedrock, I could have Tivoli Garden, you have comrades live over this same way. And so what the PNP did is, say, for example, in a particular district or lane or whatever, you know, down at Kingston Central, you know, like country, which part we have one district, and the district name so and so, Rona, Alva, Higgins, Lance, Stepney. Kingston Central have lane, like you'd have Wallman Street, but a whole heap of people live on the street. What the PNP did is say, okay, you see, like Wallman Street, we know say a Labour right area, but 1 and 2 PNP depending. If per Wallman Street last election uno get 5 vote as a PNP and the JLP get 30 out of the little lane there, we are going to try make uno put in some more work, and instead of uno get 5 vote, give we 8 vote this time. 8 vote is on a target. That is what PNP did. And I am happy to tell you that several persons who canvass and do the work in Central Kingston, I am telling you that the PNP meet them target in a real town. Yeah? What me say? The PNP won their target in Raytown in a strong JLP box where PNP no have no winnings a win. Me no say we win, but the party gave those in Central Kingston targets, just like how them give every seat in Jamaica a target, right? Raytown, we are Labour right. The PNP, what do the canvas down there did really well. And you know the reason why I say them do really well? Because the target given to them was met. So in a strong JLP box, where they would get them 50 vote, and sometime all 3-person vote for PNP or 5, what the PNP say, okay, since as them Labour right always I get them 50, 60 vote out of the box and we always I get 5, I want upsell on yourself, sell the party more, and if we always I get 5 vote in the box here, challenge on yourself and give it 8 or 10 in the box here for that particular PD. Yeah. And when you do the count and you check them box by box, the Jamaica Labour Party get back them 50 and 60 votes in the box, But the PNP manage to meet them target and move from 5 votes to 8 in the box there and 10 in the box there. So as so comes me know say Raytown, the PNP go down in a Raytown and do them work. Where the downfall is upper with stronghold in a Alman town. The people them we say them a comrade upper Alman town, and we now class Alman town, we now bring down Alman town, we now say a Alman town, a Alman town, a Alman town. But yes, it shows that strong PNP area where PNP used to get them 150 in a one box upper Alman town, and Labour right normally get 85. It shows that the Labour right them get them 95, then get one extra 10 voter up there. And I saw, and when you go in a per election day and you lego the money, are them something you mash up the seat when you think you have it, and them little 8 and 5 and 10 smarty where you get we convinced buy out the bar. I saw the remember Steve only lose by what? 12 or a 27. I don't know what I saw them lose the election, and it shows that upper Alman town, inner Shami and Daniel's division are up there it lost from, because areas where normally stronger vote in a one particular box, every single election PNP always get their 150, 160, and the Labour right normally stuck. I like all 10 vote in other box there. It shows that that particular box, that particular PD, the PNP will normally get 160, 150. The Labour right they move from them 10 vote to all 25. So it shows that our upper Alman town the sellout go on. I mean a business who want vexing are just the truth. First time it couldn't happen. You understand? And that happened. That happened in Central Kingston where Steve is concerned. Steve fight in just come in there January. Me I ask Steve not to leave the people them. And I say Lawrence Rowe him a do video and them a walk through the place with the orange casket. And if you don't watch that video there, if you're looking at the video, you don't see 1 2-floor upstairs, downstairs, boardhouse in the background. At this so Lawrence Rowe live. No window, no door. No toilet, no bathroom, no nothing. And I want me, I don't want get rude. I don't want get rude. But if you're not looking at that video that we chat him there, I push the orange casket and you see me in the streets and him dip on the vehicle and him do the video on himself with the orange casket back at him. Look good if you don't see him pass one 2-floor, whole shack, board house at the Lawrence live. No window, no door, no bathroom, no nothing. We want to ask him away in beard, away in dodo. Them something they come in. No. The lady next door bathroom when used to use, the lady put one extra padlock on her bathroom so he can't go in there, go beard or dude or anything anymore. And I get to understand that the landlord, because he's not in place, him a parent in the board shack, the landlord always support the PNP. She's a loyal supporter. But me tell you, say, you see, on the day, elections are won on the day, and we always say it. Say the same landlord for Lawrence Row, who is a staunch PNP supporter. I don't know if a money run, but we all know when we do we canvass who we go pick up, who we are going to send we vehicle for, so the vote can come out. So when them send vehicle, if you go pick up the woman in a Lawrence Row yard, you hear the woman tell the driver, me I go with Lawrence. Me I go, them talk down there. Me I go with Lawrence. The same landlord woman we say she's a comrade. And you make Lawrence Row Trikono. Jamaica people, me don't know about, only know about for me hand tight. The next 4 or 5 years, yeah, me no know because I have a good heart and my heart soft when it come on to people. But me not tell you no lie, I have to go hard for me heart moving forward. The good I have to go suffer for the bad. Me sorry me dear, but me for me hand tight. This next, I have to go feel. I just the truth me attack who want feel away because me can't understand see the sufferation. I don't can't so I hear the things them where Andrew are doing that I don't still. Me know enough people say them we vote for the councillor, but them not support the MP because the MP is a Labour right MP and them don't want Andrew Honest to win. And so enough people say they not support the MP, but this not look good at all. This don't look good at all. You say, Mrs. Escobar, you stop higher. Boy, may I tell you. This is what you call my God is awesome. He can move mountains. Them 2 seats here, if no seat never lose. I am happy that persons are rejoicing for these 2 seats. Persons are rejoicing for these 2 seats. I did well want them carried home with Steve. You understand? But I just saw it go one of those things. They have already started the beg and blame tour, and I don't want persons to feel upset when they call and persons don't have it anymore to give them, because I've seen it. I've seen where persons have begged me anytime I finish my live. And these are things I don't really like to say openly because everybody I go through them struggles. I'm not go bash nobody like how me see others do and want me money and they want them to. I'm not going to do that, but I'm just showing you how people steer, right? Them not have it. Them always ask you to help them. Them down. Them want a strength. Yeah, I saw them love using me. I dream, me I look at strength, me this, me that. And sure you have the little platform and people we try them little bit. Let me tell you something, when me hang up my live at daytime, sometimes not even $10 send me, Not even $10. But what? Me make it stay upon me balance because tomorrow when me go live, me know say, we send a little thing, and then by the end of the week it build up. Me can another same little money when people message me. Me I say, Lord, me have to go pull of this, pull of that, and I eat me use. And I've seen persons who keep sending, Dre, Me I look at strength, me I beg this, please, me pitney them that, me youth that. And I've lived to see persons depend them status as celebrate in a them labor right shirt. So me go and ask you kindly, no disrespect, uno know uno self, uno know uno vote for, but me just not think it right. For no say a phone party return to power, and no ask the comrades them for help. The comrades them have to go tighten them palm. The comrades them have to go tighten them fist. Me not have it anymore. Me I tell you the God Almighty truth, me party no win. And so uno have to go look the help now from uno party and call on a labor right friend them for help. Uno. I don't have it anymore. Fear is the game. I mean, I want nobody vex, but me I ask uno to message me. I don't have it. Alright? Me genuine comrades them, yes. If you don't turn no face and no want a little strength and me have it, sure, cause me know my comrades them. But the labor right them we under this guys and someone we big and bad and bold fit show it in our face and put up on a labor right victory and uno me attack to. Do not message me cause me and me when you reach out me have to go scrutinize and put on up on one list. So nobody feel like say, uno go just run in and Dre run as usual because me uno sad story resonating in my heart. Me I cut out them there's something that me heart, me have to go hard in my heart. Can't help uno no more, me sorry. Sorry. Me can't believe say uno see what go on, uno see the condition. You know? Some of uno will make the 32,000 a week. Blind uno yeah. Uno no hear Andrew say it now roll out until next year, April, the new fiscal year 2026. And uno now go get no 32,000. It a go in phases. So the minimum wage a go move from 16 to must 18,000. So uno sit down there and think say Andrew a go no 35,000. Sit down there and think him a go no the 35,000. And some of uno hotel workers, some of uno, me nah say all, cause me see enough hotel workers are comrades. In a them orange, and enough of them did a back week and McNeil. But sometime that fi happen, I make sure I talk to the PNP now because uno go on like say, I hope going forward, uno no make back them I miss, I don't care. We are the People's National Party. And if the people them say a John Tam them want, give the seat to John Tam. I think that is one of the factors make people never come out as well. People never come out. Look at North Trelawney. Yes, me know did I run with the narrative, but we are not the same and we don't want to be like them and Uno no see the labor right them no care and uno go keep no morals and say we are not the same. Well, see down lose the seat. I mean no say anyhow uno did put back Dennis Meadows. North Trelawney would have returned to the PNP. Uno hierarchy of the PNP. If you say we name People's National Party, give the people them what them want. The same thing down at Southeast St. Elizabeth. The people them did want Hugo Buchanan. He went down there doing work and send Norman Scott go down there. Look what happened down there now. And at this me don't like. This is what I don't like. Look at what happened with Southeast St. Elizabeth. Only no see Norman Scott take up himself and gone back at town, right back into his job as a mayor. And he left the people them down at Southeast St. Elizabeth now to pick up the pieces and fend for themselves. I don't like that. I don't like that. Enough of uno MP candidate, we are councillor and a mayor, somehow shouldn't get the chance to run, uno too greedy. And I'm saying it without any apology. Some of uno is too greedy because if you are a sitting councillor, you could have satisfied and focused on your councillor job. And if you are a mayor, you could have sit down and satisfied with your mayor job and still take up on yourself but to know one third initial back on your name. What's the truth? I feel it for the people of Southeast St. Elizabeth. Southeast St. Elizabeth now come back home to the PNP no time now. You know. It a go take a miracle or some judgment of a pitch down a Southeast with the labor right them. They know for PNP really. The first thing you need to do down, you need to change doggy. I'm not take me foolish advice. You see, the councillor for the mayor's bill, I feel them need to remove that man. But I want another day, I go and tell you why I think that councillor must be replaced soon and very soon. The mayor for the Mayorsville division, doggy need to be replaced with a different councillor. Yes. You have some councillor feel like they, because them sit down in a seat for years, they must get the MP-ship. No sanking us. The same thing as Southwest St. Anne. I don't want to bust up the things them, you know. Southeast St. Elizabeth has become a Labour rights stronghold. Thank you very much, Camian. And it should not be. It should not be. Me feel it for the people in my Southeast St. Elizabeth because what? Uno could have continued with Hugh Buchanan down there, him, the people them want. I remember there was this light-skinned guy, I think him a teacher. The little boy that started off the entire TikTok thing, he was before me when named Rum Rum. Uno remember Rum Rum? The guy we always do this skit and I represent the PNP. He was the very first TikToker that really took the politics in hand and he passed away. Uno remember Rum Rum? Yes, man. Rum Rum was that guy. He was supporting I think the guy named Stevenson. I not come from St. Elizabeth, you know, I don't really know the candidate. But I think one tall teacher guy named Stevenson, him did that the candidate in a Southeast St. Elizabeth. Him get the nod for run down there. And whatever the reason is, the party replace him. All right, we say to ourselves, if the person not working, if him after doing own personal work and him not really have the time ago, and we need to put in the work. So, okay, we understand. Them replace Mr. Stevenson. Them replace him with Buchanan. Remember, Buchanan is a household name in St. Elizabeth. So they choose Hugh Buchanan. The boy are doing work. He might put in the work. All of a sudden, then drop Hugo Buchanan. I don't know if I target him not reach. I don't know if him never did that. I don't know, but all me know, Hugh Buchanan was there and the people them did love him. Mayorsville division, you Mr. Doggy, what you and Hugh Buchanan have make Hugh Buchanan was replaced and you call your friend Norman Scott. You see some of them councillor, you see when them feel like them can spin some MP candidate and take them for Papi show, and them want. Paradise Haven, how Hugo mash up Southwest? Mine are the wrong Hugo you attack. Mine are the wrong Hugo you attack. But, you see if you don't want any changes down there, you have to go replace the councillor for the Mayorsville division. Just the truth. It is just the truth. And I feel for the people, especially in Southeast St. Elizabeth, because you send Norman Scott down there, and me know him trying best. But what I'm saying is Norman Scott down there now to help you guys pick up the pieces. No. Norman Scott does have himself like nothing no happen, and it's just the truth. And him gone back to Spanish Town, right back into him job as the mayor for Spanish Town. And the people them down at Southeast, I wonder what just happened. Sometimes we mustn't be too greedy. We have a lot of persons in Jamaica who want to enter the politics and stop stifle young people. I don't see why you should have run as a councillor and win, and you should run as a mayor and win, and you still want a third title as member of parliament. Some of us too greedy. And the same thing happening in central Manchester. Donovan is the councillor for the Royal Flat Division. He is the mayor of Manchester. You still put up yourself as member of parliament. Some of us is satisfied with the little way we have and boss people in the politics. Give some persons a try and a chance. But make I behave myself because I don't know when me I talk the truth, it might sound a little way and come off harsh. But I just love same way. Is love same way. Paradise Haven says Southwest and Southeast is now dominated by JLP. It is very hard. I agree, it is very hard. But if you don't put the right candidate down there, the seat can flip. And I just don't think, well, Miranda did her very best. Miranda did her very best. But you don't know what the problem is? On a bank, on no money per Miranda, I'll post Zulika Jess. And no founder never believe in a Jess. And see Zulika bring home the seat there. I don't care if it was a PNP seat from the get-go. The emphasis wasn't placed on Zulika just like how it was placed on others in St. Elizabeth. And who have the last laugh now? See Jessa go to Parliament. See Zulika Jessa go sit down in the garden house. And no for uno never bank no money pan Jess. Uno bank it pan others in a St. Elizabeth. And see Jess I put on our face and our niceness and a straight to garden house Zulika gone. Uno pump some money pan some candidate, we never did a cut it from day one. Slimmer say if I choose a Changa go resign because them find box in our office. Me don't know if this real, I don't know if it's propaganda, but me know say any all them catching you with ballot box. Catching you with a ballot box is like catching you with a firearm. What me say? If police catching you with ballot box, it is like catching you with a firearm, a straight prison you're gone. And if that is true, as them always say, all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. That's how it go? Yes. If me or you get catch with ballot box at prison, we gone. So me no understand why if somebody get catch with a ballot box, them only can explain what happened and then gone a road. Speaking of ballot boxes, I heard persons keep on saying that them find ballot box. That them dash with some of the ballot box them. You know, say sometime if you don't understand the politics, you know, if you just keep your mouth closed and ask persons have several times a year, we find ballot box, then dash with some ballot box, yes, one day. So let me tell you something, it is impossible. And listen to me good. Each polling station have one gone. You know what me get to understand with some people feel like say when them a transfer the ballot box them in a one car, all 20-30 ballot box pile up in a the vehicle with uno and uno have a whole and pan them with uno life. And some go get miss now what no go so. A one ballot box in the vehicle, sometimes two, depending on how large the little polling station and the volume of persons will vote. So sometimes two the most. Very rare you have 1/3 ballot box in a one PD. A one ballot box when you travel with. So how on God's earth the one ballot box where me as a PNP I watch right beside me and you as a JLP where I watch right beside me. How that the box they are go missing? Kamiana said Buchanan said they took a different route to carry his box. I understand if they took a different route to carry his box. And I've seen it. I see the video which are them a ball out. Them a run where with we box. Whether they want to take a different route, yes or no. The fact of the matter is a one box in the car. The only way hanky-panky can go on is if that PNP indoor agent or whoever representing the PNP and decides to them I go challenge and journey with the box to the county, that individual sell out with the Jamaica Labour Party indoor agent. There is no way a box can get stolen. This is what I'm getting to understand now, is that persons who visit the EOJ office, them see how the ballot box make up, them know what kind of material. I am getting to understand that ballot boxes are being mimicked, meaning them see how the ballot box make and then go make some duplicate ballot box. Them see how the ballot paper set up and then print extra, right? So what them do now is, when they make them own ballot box will resemble the EOJ ballot box, and when them print them extra ballot paper will resemble the authentic EOJ ballot paper, them have them dirty work man and work girl will mark X side of the bell and stuff them ballot boxes. And when the poll is about to close, these bad boys and bad girl and trickery, that is where the trick them come at the PD now, because they know things over and I saw the excitement I go on. Them show up with these boxes. But nothing but when them show up, them buck up in a police and them buck up in a soldier, and if them the plan fi hijack the procession and take with the box and replace with the band, them couldn't do it. And guess what? Them buck up in a police, them buck up in a soldier, so they couldn't do it. So they have no choice but to throw away the ballot box them. Wonder if you not follow me. And I understand what I say? So sometimes when we have say, oh, we find one ballot box throw down in a gully. Yes. Then we find ballot box thrown in a gully because you have unscrupulous persons who mimic the ballot boxes them and make the ballot box will replicate and look just like the EOJ box them. And you have gunman and gun girl and bad boy and bad girl who show up at the polling station. And when you know how to drive, we carry the boxes them, got the counting station. Then we want running off of the road, shoot. I mean, I know have no boy or any girl. I got they protect ballot box with them life and here gunshot or shoot after them and girl no run. And as so comes election. So you see them bus shot after one and fly left them the vehicle there with the ballot box. Them now take the real ballot box and put the fake ballot box in there. That has been happening many times. But sometimes it no work out as them plan. And so them buck up in a police. You have some PNP which are them are Taliban. Them a hug up the ballot box and left it out of them eyesight. And so when them come with them fake ballot box, we replace them buck up in a heavy pressure with police and civilian. And guess what? Then can't bust no shot because police did it, police are watch and police are ensure. So guess what? Them not have no choice if just throw away the ballot boxes them. So sometimes when you know hear say them find ballot box round around this so in a gully, yes, it can happen. But them not have no choice but to throw it away. Because if police catch them with it, them have to go give an account for it. So it do happen. It do happen. Miranda say she do an interview saying persons' finger were dipped and they had not voted. Interesting. And why is it that they are not celebrating? That is it, Tonian. The labor rights them win. And it's like them unhappy. This 4, 5, let me tell you something. God is going to reward the labor rights them openly. I am asking the comrades them, lick on no wounds, chin up, wall up on your head. Me know the people who put in the work. Me know the people who sacrifice everything, right? But there is nothing to be sad about this morning. Me know no did want to win. Me know no did want to see Marky G turn the Prime Minister. But we fall short. And we see that the elections wasn't fair. Right? And that is the reason why the candidates are taking their time to gather their evidence, because me know them are going to embarrass the government with these findings from what transpired. It done gone bad already. Them win. But the investigation must show them up that what they did was wrong. I want to say congratulations to Hanover and Westmoreland, because a lot of persons, especially Craig Oates, me say Craig Oates, dep on the ground all election morning. People all get nervous because he might make trip after trip after trip. Money and legacy. You see Craig just in and out with people. As like he might care people go, he might care people come. He might give money, so he might this, and that. Where is Craig Oates today? The people chose Andrea Perkis. I am happy for Hanover, you know. I know the reason why Hanover go through it, you know. Hanover go through it. Me not tell you no lie. The people in Hanover did all start get frustrated. One of the time they want to say, oh no, win the whole of the division, them down here, PNP councillor down here. Why not do nothing and go on Hanover? And Desmond Mackenzie sabotage the municipal corporation down there. And the people of Hanover made a vow that the only way good progress can come at Hanover is if they get rid of the MP. Because fear is the game. The buck stop at the MPs. So when them have these 7 councillors them down there, when the money send go down there, the MP sabotage them. And with Desmond being the head for local government, when every other parish councillor get them rightful due money for spend, Hanover was being sabotaged. I bet they can't sabotage them no more, because what? Parish council controlled by them, and the member of parliament now controlled by PNP. Yes, Jackson. Well, he's not the head of local government because the government changed, and we are yet to see who Andrew is going to appoint in the various ministries them. But I'm just, reiterate, because we know say him I did minister local government all along. Chances are they might give him it back, but I heard persons that say a lot of new faces in the parliament now, and a lot of MP prove themselves and win a second term, like Kerencia, like Juliet Cuthbert Flynn, who else? Tova Hamilton. These MP prove themselves and they win a second term, like them prove themselves, give them a ministry. Like all Desmond Mackenzie, if you go sit down now, give ministry or local government to somebody else. Yeah. Even that, I am even happy that PNP have a spokesperson on local government, Natalie Nita Garvey. Let me tell you something, this 4 years is not going to be an easy one. Every single ministry there is an opposition spokesperson. So you know what that means? When you see them come and present in a parliament and I say it go cost this and it go cost that, the opposition spokesperson I go put them in a den tracks and them have to go give an account for every dollar spent, and the opposition have to agree. Let me tell you something. You see how when it come on to Portmore becoming a parish, you think them can turn Portmore in a parish just so? The opposition have to agree. At least one MP over there have to agree. When it come on to Jamaica moving away from the Privy Council to the CCJ, not because Labour right win, the 2/3 majority is null. Even when they did have the 2/3 majority, they couldn't get it do, much less now. When them not have the 2/3 majority again, when it come on to the CCJ become our final appellate court, we know Andrew don't want that. Them 4 years, I mean, I tell you, Parliament are go nice. They cannot do as them like anymore. When it was just 14 PNP in there to 49 of them, a peer things used to go on in there. But now, it cannot. Cannot. Because anything them sign up for do, the opposition have to do them checks and balances. These 4 years are going to be very, very interesting. And so Jamaica, I don't know if you hear the things them will come out of Portland, but The labor rights are so wicked. Wicked is not even the word. It shows that the Labour Party, especially them in a Portland, was never for the people. The Charles in a St. Thomas was never for the people. I've heard some voice notes circulating what the Labour rights them in a Portland plan to do to Isaac Buchanan. And it just said, it says a lot about the Jamaica Labour Party. It says a lot about them. I want you to listen to what the Labour rights them plan to do in East Portland, all because Anne-Marie Vaz lost the seat. You listen to this.
When we done with Isaac, it will come like he never did win him. I go carry the day mama push him out. Remember, say me tell you that. Yeah, you think we done yet? You think we done yet? Oh, we not done. You know, so them have to go back for your blood clot all pump. If your blood clot water commissioner say work hard yesterday, then them have to go back for the old pump. Yeah, but we're taking new pumps, so no worry, water problems just start. But by the time we know the old pump, by the time next week it has broke down and water gone through and shield and pull and right back at stage one we are go. Yeah? So you know worry himself. And we know what you know worry himself. The height at attack, we are gonna make sure that we are gonna keep track of everything, because we are gonna bring him right down the ground. Because him not have no money. Yeah. We are all the either when I big up himself, and all I promise them when I promise people, we are going to start taking to social media now, because we are going to want them. Anything you see 1 month pass, and you see next month come and done, we can start go up on social media, and the social media page them and make. All I promise is them we make, we have those clippings, and we're going to make sure it's for the rest of 4 years. All of them, we are going to hold him to them as labor right. So you know what he said, don't make promises that can't keep, and we are going to make sure of that. In win, and instead of in first talk when me, all people go to prison, that are their style. Every time when PNP go in a blood clot power, that are the first thing they say. All them go to prison because them go take the rest of the time when have to run here. The whole 4 years, and everything him go thing again can do, I find fault, and I said this and this, and then at the end of the term, nothing happen at East Portland, more than fault, I find one, and then me, you think we are going to joke with him? We not joke with him. Remember, say me tell you that we not joke with him. This is not like one time. We not joke with him. So he don't know. He better get ready. Make sure he can meet the track record like Miss Vaz. Because if he post, anything he post, we are going to oppose the other people. Yeah? Remember that. Oh, so he better make sure say anything ready. Get ready and ready to work, because if you not work, we're going to put it on social media. If you feel like what they want me to do, down above there, I got some place where Mr. Vaz, the blood clot road already, and then turn against him and nobody look at the old dirty thinking PNP them, and so we are going to do Mr. Buchanan. We are going to go some road where nobody even use. And say, see there, you come and say this and come and say that, and see the road them and fix, and watch what we are going to do. We are going to bring him, he don't know what he do, man. He don't know what he do. It's not like one time when Bloomfield ended and people not have internet like that. Welcome to social media, tell him that. So if he feel like say, he might go have a easy run in our work, and we're going to use social media, and we can bring him down. We are going to bring him down. We just make him run off. And when he swear in, and then all of who we know, he now go do no say now do nothing. Yeah? So when he miss note at the parish for 3 months, with social media go have it. Everybody are going to know. Neglectful MP, neglectful, you don't worry yourself. We are going to create things when he can't fix, and when he can't fix, we are going to put it on social media. We are going to get rid of him. So you don't worry. See fire, see how many lane road there, right in front of fire station, I go up to hospital, all lane road we want to fix go on there, so you know we, that just couple of months for again. Because them are worry about this and worry about that. When we done with Buchanan and him pussy game, burn him, if I look at Titfield in the road and the road there, and the whole of them we have got video now and put on social media and talk that he they town this, and they say PNP come to do better, so how we not to know better, and hand them his bar, they win a fix. So how them tap fix? Watch me and him when we done with it.
You listen to that.
And anytime you see him circle long, me and my son and my friend and go back river. But if the land, the dirty, the clear mud there. And we are going to do like what it happened the last time. I mean, we think we not plan scene. When we go back river, we find even dynamite. We are going to go dynamite, clear mud. And make clear mud, we run in a grand again nearly 2 years. Watch we on him. And make him find resolution for people get clean pipe water. Watch we on Mr. Isaac. So if you feel like say, he might have a nice run here. Tell him, say, get ready because it's going to be a rugged roller coaster scene.
You hear them? The ladies say them are going to do whatever with the mud lake. Then they make the mud lake so that the water can get contaminated and them have to go find solution for clean water. The voice of the labor rights, you know, when you hear the labor rights talk, I guarantee you right now, check in sugar pan, it empty. Check the flour pan, it empty. And check the cornmeal pan, it empty. Mud Lake. Look how far Mud Lake there from Portland. And you hear the threats them. Them are going to go up on road. We not fix yet and take the picture and put it up on social media. You hear them? All up a Teachfield Road we want to fix. I wonder if you don't hear the labor rights them. Wonder if you hear them. But I can tell you, Isaac is the right person them send go Eastport and when they come on to the vase them. Yeah? Isaac is the right person they send to Portland Eastern. Because them your vice note you as a lawyer, you no go and talk labor rights. You no go and talk labor rights. I hear that Anne-Marie drive out the water truck them from East Portland already. From Wednesday night. That means say instead she go fix the water problem, you know. You know what the people them saying at the vice note. The brand new pump charge she give. Or she bring come there. Lobby, you know, and fear personal money, you know. She lobby in the parliament and parliament buy the brand new pump. And NWC install the water pump in a Portland Eastern so they can get them water. You hear what the people say? Then go back and take up the pump and put back the old pump where did a breakdown every minute. Remember now, you know, I know Miss Vaz, according to them, I saw them call her Miss Vaz. Remember I know Miss Vaz personal money buy the pump, you know. Remember I know Miss Vaz money fix the road. And when you say fix road, you make it look like say the people them road problem solve. If you never got Portland and make the mistake and make a turn off, you know we see road we want fix. Me not say they not fix the main road them we need to be fixed. But you know go talk about you know I go dig up the road. The mentality of the Labour Party. Government resources she allocate and fix the road. That is MP job. Them no sent to represent Uno. And she went to the parliament and she spoke and she lobbied. And it might never happen at the first time. She keep going back and she keep going back until the Ministry of Finance sign off and say, okay, it's your turn. You can go fix the road, Anne-Marie. That is why you put MP there, you know, so they can go to parliament, go lobby on your behalf and represent you, the people. And she went there and she represent in her 6 years. She fixed few road. She helped one community with water. She has done her job. Why is it now that you want to take back what you... Me not understand the logics behind it. People can't wicked, so. Gutter people, them Georgia, with no standard, none whatsoever. Eh? The people them say, them are going to take bulldozer and scrape off back the carpet. Eh? Them are going to dig up back the road. Eh? Imagine, she came there as a member of parliament, whether by force or whether by the will of the people, as she then choose. And she go there go see one pump where the residents them and complain, say, this minute we have water, next minute the water gone because the pump bad. And she lobby and she lobby and she beg and she beseech. She did her job. And she replaced the broken pump with a brand new one. And now that's it's at one. Eh? The people them take up back the brand new pump where Fimi and you taxpayer money buy. And when you not done, you say, you're not proud to be a Labour, right? And I said, then if you choose Jamaica, eh? That is it. Them the road that we charge, you see, she go over there. No farmer lobby give them the road. Portia would have already signed off, so they have to carry it through. You know me glad they win? I'm going to tell you why me glad they win. Because guess what? You know, say a tie, Andrew did a tie up Mark Golding. Some breeder contract where Andrew sign in August. Hey, you know me glad then go back in because what them sign off pan them have to go full. Look all the brand new national stadium where they say I go have overhead. How much story inside? Eh? Them the project they make glad say Labour right win back, so they have to carry out those work. Yeah, the pinnacle where I must see 200 story high in a mobile. Me glad them sign off. Cause them did one bankrupt Mark Golding. When Mark Golding come in, all of them a project a sign off. Investor they down in a Mark Golding back. Mark Golding have to run with them a project here, and then what? Them a got the one side, and I say it was our brainchild. It was, yes, me glad you no go back in this, so no have to fulfill them as something you want to sign off pan. And many more projects. Many more projects. The Labour right them try to bankrupt Marky G. So guess what? Me glad them go back in there, cause the same thing which them try to bankrupt Mark Golding with, them have to go make it a reality. Yes, West Tap, big up yourself. They cannot celebrate at all because the trap that they set right now, Labour right now know how they win the election. Yeah, I tell you, them still a pinch themselves. Oh, they win the election. Yeah. Do you want me to tell you? Them set a trap for Mark Golding, so that the People's National Party would have had a difficult 5 years. But you see, never you question God Almighty. Me know enough people feel away. But when you no look on the brighter side, God know why I do. And God know make the Labour Party win back. So me want the comrades them this morning. Cheer up on yourself. Because at the end of the day, we no lose no seat again, we gain. We might never win as much to form the government, but we are a stronger party today. I want to make you think they can't even touch Mark Golding. So they all want run off to change Mark G. They can't change what? Mark Golding bring back the party. Bring back the party. No farmer internal challenge can go on, because nobody can disagree and say Marky G no put in the work and bring back the party. So internal challenge, just brush that aside, and Marky G are the man of him we are work with. But what me I say, people, all of them are groundbreaking, ya KPH. Hey! You know see all downtown with KPH there, me see them mark out one spot, one parking lot, say how much story brand new KPH building I go there. I set up Marky G. If when Marky G win the election, him have all of them as something if he come fulfill, you know, and them would have sit down one place and claim it. Say I feed them, make glad the labor right go back in there, because all of them are groundbreaking, yeah. We then do 1 month before the elect, them have to fulfill it in another 4 years. What is to come? They have to fulfill it. Never you question Almighty God, because I am telling you right now, Jamaica, the labor rights them the one side, still I wonder how them win the election here. Never you question God, because guess what? You see the promises them with them put in and the ground break, I guarantee you them now go able to fulfill it. And the strong opposition within a parliament are go hold them accountable. So you see 4 years from now, there will be no Labour Party. None. And then could a char iron, they will never catch up the People's National Party 18.5 years. A 3-term. Them get them 3rd term. Me know when you live out the 5 year in that 3rd term, yeah, you still now go get 18.5 years like PJ Patterson. Never, ever, ever, and that a beat to nobody. No want 3rd term, or no get to no 3rd term. All when you live out the 5 years and it done, you still now go get 18.5 consecutive years like PJ Patterson. Never, Anne-Marie Elliott. Welcome back, colours. Jamaica. Cheer up on yourself. Yeah? We have a stronger party and a stronger opposition. And I know, hey, when our doctor does hold the mic and say, I would like to get an update of the brand new KPH ground break. And when who that now? Waverly Hines. Waverly Hines, I got talk about sports and them something. When Waverly Hines hold the mic, I say I would like to get an update on the brand new National Stadium when it goes, Lord help the Labour rights them in a parliament. Yes, man, they set a trap for the People's National Party. They set a trap for the People's National Party, sign all kind of contract and ground break. Because they want bank up Marky G. Well, see there, when you know a dig hole, fi somebody you know fi dig too, because see you know fall in a hole now, you know. A lot of people vote for them because them promise them say their minimum wage are going to raise to 32,000. Sit down in there and think you're not going to get no minimum wage 32,000 a week. And even if the unthinkable happen, after the next 5 years, them get 32,000 minimum wage a week. Me know Mr. Chin, if Mr. Chin did have 8 somebody are working in a supermarket, Mr. Chin, we give them the 32,000, you know, but guess what? Mr. Chin I go send home 4. What me say? Me say, Mr. Chin now go have a problem paying the 32,000. But if Mr. Chin had 8 person, you think Mr. Chin go pay the 8 of them 32? You must imagine Chin send home half. Yeah. Me glad to then go back in there because all of them are pie in the sky. Me want to see then come to a reality. Then choose Jamaica and the whole of we choose Jamaica. So all of these plans, the brand new KPH hospital, the brand new national stadium, the 32,000 a week minimum wage, we want to see then come to fruition. Yeah, because you know, plan it. And I think Babsy said it come by 2027. She not live to see 2027 yet, you know, but she sign off things to start 2027. You know, better fulfill it, and we are asking the opposition every time we no go to Parliament. We no show them about these promises. Yeah, worries for the next 4 years. Worries. Can you imagine when all why name touch the mic? What's your name again, man? Nikisha Burchell. Hey! South St. James people. Can you imagine when all Zulika Jess touch the mic for Northeast St. Elizabeth? Jamaica. It's going to be an interesting 4 years ahead. It's going to be a very interesting 4 years ahead. Because when it comes on to all health care, how we stay in another country, I now ask, Dayton Campbell, I go really put Floyd Green to shame, you know, when it comes on to agriculture. Nobody talk about water. Nobody talk about water. Huh? Who responsible for house and land in the government? Who is the housing minister? Who have the responsibility for housing? I know that Luton Cousins is the opposition spokesperson on housing, but the minister, who? The prime minister for true housing and land in the prime minister office for true. Lord Jesus. Well, this is going to be very interesting, you know. Because when they could have drowned out the PNP 14 voices, they can't drown out the 28 of them now. I mean, no. How sometimes the PNP can be picky. Somehow we picky over there, you know. Wait till I'll mark it mouth, Angela and Joyce Daly. Lord help the labor rights them. Jamaica. Wait till the opposition no get the answer where they want and then turn up on their foot and start beat the desk or walk out. Enough things now go happen in another 4 years, you know. Because the opposition is not an idiot. I mean, no Portmore now become no parish under Labour. What me say? Portmore will never become under a parish under the Jamaica. They don't understand the constitution of this country. I remember, for any decision like that to make, at least one member from the opposition benches have to agree. So, you can wish Portmore becoming a parish goodbye. All you try. Can't happen. Trey son of God, I say, who is education? The Minister of Education is Dana Morris Dixon. And the opposition person on education, you know, is Damian Crawford. Me like the balance. Every single ministry there is an opposition spokesperson. So me like the balance. When we did have the 14 of them, you know, say certain, even look at agriculture. Even though Dayton was the spokesperson on agriculture, you know, he wasn't in Parliament. So in voices, if him voice never heard many of the time. The same thing with Ian Eels. When other places I get water and the PNP area them I get sabotage and Ian Eels I talk about it, nothing come out of it because what? Him never have a seat in the Parliament. Now things are about to change. The same thing with health. But I'm not too bad Dr. Guy did a doing little thing as a health spokesperson. But now, I'm sorry for the labor rights them going forward. Who that Xavi? Good morning, my brother. Big up yourself, Xavi. Jamaica, a pain and pressure going forward in a parliament. Yeah? They can't do as they like. For those of you who are just joining, let me just give you the good news that Southeast St. Mary, after the count, continue to lead, and Southeast St. Mary, the PNP managed to flip that seat from Norman Dunn. Away my friend from Southeast we always call me police friend. And enough of them all St. Mary updates. So God, me glad say Dunn gone home, you know. So we want good morning, Jackie. We want to say congratulations this morning to Christopher Brown. We know you would have favored being on the government benches, but now you have a foot in. Yeah? You're in parliament, my friend. Them no better than you. The same win them win, or the same win you win too. No parliamentarian no better than any. Well, not go get the same CDF money. It's just that through them in the government, then can get one little extra. But you see, if you're not smart, especially someone no first time MP, or no pinch the little where them go no. I mean, know you, Christopher Brown, you're smart. You interact with the young people, them. You can continue a little football this. You can put on a little tournament. Go and rap with the people. And no for uno, all you did want is a little help. When I go get a steady flow of income now, use the CDF money wisely. Because guess what? Uno now go have the extra resources like them. Yes, all MPs are equal. All MPs get the same CDF money. But guess what? Them now go and give no PNP MP no extra. Because they no want to so no do better than them. So me I ask you no, be creative. Find out the needs and wants of the people. Don't hide them. Not tell them you go to their office Thursday or Tuesday, and when they come Tuesday and Thursday, you know, down there. Or no, don't trick the people them. How you do look at me? Look at me see you did a call me, you know. But me miss the call, so me and you will link up after me wrap up the show, alright? Yes, Trey Songs, it's now 28. Chris Brown won the seat, but sadly we lost the Central Kingston seat. And me wish we did still have with 29, but I just saw it go. We are a democratic country, them count it over, and them say, Ray, give it to them. No love lost. Steve still got there with the people, and I can tell you it's not going to be an easy 5 years for Donovan Williams. But I'm just disappointed that Central Kingston people give back Central Kingston to the Labour Party. Thank you, nations. Big up yourself, my sister. Blessings, blessings. Good morning, Trisha Food Court. Blessings to you. Me know all you know try down there in a Western St. Mary, you know, but I just saw it go. Big up yourself, Arville. Big up on yourself down there in a St. Mary. We hold on past Central and we managed to flip Southeast. We did want to flip the whole parish, but I just saw it go. Good morning, Callie. Good morning, Tiny. Tiny said them now spend 2 years in there. Well, let's see. Let's see. Yes, St. Anne really, I was hoping for at least 2 seats in St. Anne, but we only managed to hold on past Southeast. Angela said they bought the people in Central Kingston enough money run. We know that. But I hope them satisfied with the progress going from now on. Central Kingston really let down a lot of people. A lot of people no let down. But that's how it go. It's the will of the people. You understand? Only sorry, Ministry of Education is not in Parliament. What you mean? What MOE mean, Davian? The Ministry of Education. What you mean? I don't understand your statement. Repeat that. Carrier ask if Andrew wins. You know, say Andrew win by 2,700 and odd. Or you mean if he win his seat? Whether I then if he give him, he sit down up there, my love. No shame, you know. Dana is in the Senate. What you mean by Dana is in the Senate? So they not give back Dana. Wait. Dana was always a senator. Dana was always a senator. And so it go. Yeah. I think the only ministry you have to have a seat, you know, is like Ministry of Finance. You have to have a seat for them kind of position there. But like education, you know, have to in a parliament. Just like how Kamina Johnson-Smith, she's not an MP, but them give her big ministry, foreign affairs. But me just happy that Chris Brown hold on pan his seat. Yeah, we feel that we say Steve McGregor lose the seat, but I just saw it go. Him fi stay there with the people, in just come there, not even 9 months good. You understand? And he did really well. It shows that central people really wanted a change. So we are asking to stay there with the people. You understand? Employ 1 or 2 somebody for your constituency office, and any little thing you continue help the people them. You understand? Don't leave. Dre the people them still a rock with Danishka Williams in a center. And then almost she don't go nowhere. She's not going anywhere, Jackson. We will on Panar down here. You understand? Of course, cash flow, he did very well for the past 9 months. Same like Danishka. Danishka just come here in December. She did very well. She creep. No MP come a Southwest Center and get so much votes like Danishka. She did really, really well. You understand? And she there not even 8-9 months good. So we must be grateful. We must be thankful. We win some, we lose some. And I shouldn't say lose, because we not lose nothing. All that we have, we win. Put on what we already have. So we just want the comrades them. We know no did really put in the work. We wanted a change. We wanted to see Marky G up there, but it just never happened. But you know, don't be daunted. Wall up on your head same way. You don't have nothing for shame. You don't have nothing for you don't feel a way about. What is there to feel a way about? We not lose none. If we did lose, like all let's say Lisa Hannah seat, because them did a go after it because she only win by the 32 voting. If them did flip that seat, then we could have feel bad. If them did flip Central St. Mary, or which other one? Any other PNPs, all Northwest, Manchester, up and Michael Phillips, them really did want to flip Michael seat, you know. You see, if them did take the 1 or 2 seats from the 14 where we have, then we could have really feel bad. But we still hold on pan with 14 seats, and that is good. And that's why I mean no fear factor. Say, now that PNP win 28 seats, whatever those 14 MP did, that we did have, if we go through the hard times, if we go through the struggle and still manage the whole and Pandosi, I'm asking every newcomer, the PNP, MP them, form a relationship with those 14 when we go in, they go see and ask them how them do it. Because winning the next election, whether 2-year time or the next 4 or 5 years from now, we have to hold on to these 28 seats. Going forward, we have to hold on pan them 28 seats here. Enough fresh faces in there, enough of you not really understand the politics. Try to form a relationship with those. You understand? Lisa could have helped for true. Not even talk about Lisa and me there, because Lisa could have show her little self on the campaign. Me respect her. She said she walk away from the politics, but you could have really show up on the campaign some more, and it is just the truth. But if she choose not to, she just choose not to. She could have give the party a extra strength, yes. But guess what? Now we see the reason why we couldn't give Lisa the party for run. And I'm going to leave it right there and there. Big up the Mark Golden people them from the, I don't care who wants to rise as this or rise as that. Mark Golden managed to put back the party together. Now we see the reason why we could never choose Lisa Anna to lead the PNP. Them are kind of selfish ways, they not sit well with me. So guess what? Well done PNP, well done to the delegates for not selecting Lisa Anna as the president of the PNP and who want Bex. Lisa no have leadership qualities. She could have never used. Remember about 2 councillors in the Southeast no chat to Lisa, you know? Lisa no have leadership. We love her and we respect her, and that's why I respect her choice to stay away from the politics. She come, she do what she could have do, keep it moving. She says she's not going back. And I think if she's not going back, that means she have more time on her hand, could have depend the bandwagon, she could have depend the campaign trail and give Marky G the extra push when would have, you know, she never do that, not true. And that's why I feel proud, I feel happy that my party, my supporters, and my delegates did not vote for Lisa Hanna to lead and become the president of the PNP. Uwa vex, Lisa Figuan. When me say, Uwa vex, Lisa Figuan, big up yourself, coming and bash no comrade. She still says she a comrade. Me say she did a support Natalie Nita Garvey, so me know say she still is a part of the PNP, but I just feel like she could have lent her support a little more if it's even show up at some of these meetings, you know, give the people them something to talk about. You know, say Lisa when they say, yeah, Lisa did there Manchester, Lisa did there St. James. Give the people them something to, she didn't do nothing. And that's why I feel so happy in myself. And no found I never see it at the beginning, you know. And I know for, oh, Mark Golden can't go this. We make a mistake. Lisa Hannah should have this. It's not about the physical and the looks. It's all about the leadership style and leadership quality. And clearly Lisa show us, say she not have none of the two. So, me happy the delegates them got it right by choosing Mark instead of Lisa. And it's just the truth. Lisa could have showed a little more for the PNP. She chose not to. So guess what? Now you see who Lisa Hanna is. All of you did have her up on pedestal and still is, because she will always be a part of history. But you know, if you know, look on the Miss World title, look on the person. A lot of persons are disappointed that she didn't do as much. And it is her choice. So we can't beat her, we can't bash her. But then we can look back and say, now I see why they never choose her to lead. At first, we never get it. The walla we love her. Persons did want her to lead. But looking back, we can see that the party and the delegates made a wonderful choice. Could Lisa unite the party like how Mark Golden unite it now? I don't think so. The truth is just the truth. Amina and Bashar, we love Lisa. She will always be a part of us. But I think the people got it right, not choosing her to be the president of the PNP. I'm going to leave it right there. So I don't want no girl or no boy screen record me and say me I bash Lisa. I am not bashing her. We love her and we respect her. But I think the delegates got it right, not choosing her as party president. To my leader, Mark Golding, you tried. You were excellent during the campaign and you just cement it off during the debates. We tip our hat to you. We respect you. And you are going to continue to be our leader. I want everybody to be motivated. On the note, September a few conference month. So anybody down and out and say, oh, conference now go nice, I lie, you know I tell. So no better make sure gear up on yourself for conference later this month, because we are going to show them how we happy. You understand? All right? Infinite, say them send for a bad girl. But yes, for those persons who are wondering, conference will keep. So no prep on yourself. I don't know, but that's so no now come on no conference because we no win. No, we win in our own right. When we have conference last year and the year before, it is successful with 14 MP. Now we have 28 MP. Conference are go nice. So no make sure roll out come a conference. Conference is this month. The date has not set as yet, but it is always the last Sunday in September. Yeah, PNP always keep them conference the last Sunday in September. I know it's September. Yeah, man, we still have to push out and celebrate, of course. So, congratulations to my comrade, friend, and brother, Christopher Brown. I am happy for you. I could have won your win by. A win is a win. And that's why Central Kingston in a trouble. Because when what the councillor done a rate town name for the PNP, I'll him at the next one and I want class him this morning. Where everybody this morning? Where everybody? Because I hear say the man in an election, Ribba couldn't find you know. Them see me have conversation with Donovan. How can you be having conversation with the enemy on the day of the election and right throughout the day? People them are central no see you, them no see you down a raytown and them say the same thing him do local government election day. When they want him in the division in over Portmore. We are watch Ribba. We are watch your Ribba. I me feel like Steve it change Ribba. Ribba not to represent PNP in the next local government election. Some of them only want the little salary. They don't care. Ribba win down there by 1 vote. 1 vote. Ribba lose down there by. And fast forward, Ribba come make them lose return by 300 or 400 and add. You don't have no influence down there in a return anymore. We need a new representative for the People's National Party in Central Kingston. You understand? 300 and add Ribba lose down a return by half time lose by 1 the last time. What kind of influence you have? Sabotage. I mean, not care who want vex, just the truth. We want to ask you, Ribba, come here. Because you say you're a comrade, so I not think you're supposed to vex when me talk. I not do no damage. I just talk, we talk. Because if we say we are comrade, and if we say we are PNP, we're supposed to do good by we party. Not true. Eh? No, answer me people attack, we attack. If we say we are comrade, we're not supposed to do good by we party. Enough of them sell out. Yeah, we are watch you, Ribba. We are watch you. Because you do it in a local and you can do it in a general. Where were you Wednesday, Ribba? Because the people them say them see you with Donovan down a Raytown. Why you they talk to the enemy for on the day of election? When people want you to run up and down, we want you on the ground to carry the people. And you are the councillor caretaker, we set Raytown. Where were you? Because them not see you for hours for the day. And at the same thing them say you're doing at the local government election. When they did want to see you on the ground and then call you, you're over Portmore. Somehow now wicked and sabotage. I mean now hold on my mouth and talk. They have to replace Ribba come the next local. Any PNP want stand another chance, we have to replace. No love lost, yeah, comrade same way. But me just feel like you know serve no purpose. Yeah, you know have no influence. I hear say when Steve McGregor and Sophia Fraser Binns go down a south. Cause you 1 and 2 little comrade down there, you know, down at the fishing village, you go down there, and them ask, then who is this man? You want to tell me say Ribba? Ribba. We born and grow down a Ray Town division. You born down there. And people down at the fishing village, I said they don't know who you are. Yes, when the man Ballot, so after we don't know him at the first we are see him. I yes, Ribba hang down in head. Ribba, you not hear me? Or not put up so much F1. Comment yes if you not hear me now. Because I want to know hear what I say now, because I want to go back down there in a central. You not hear me? You not hear me? Loud and clear, all right. Good. You don't agree with me because when I get my source, them you know say me I get my source. Me want to ask you, Ribba, what you did there, election day? Where were you election day, Ribba? Ribba, the sheen after you drop off. You know have no influence anymore. We not bash you, but we want the best for we partner. We just feel like if Central if we come back home, Ribba must get replaced on a Ray Town. No love lost, my friend. We want we party bounce back. I mean I think it a go bounce back better with you down a Ray Town. I agree, Carly Banks. I just me tired of the Judas them. Me not say Ribba is a Judas, but me just say your actions. Your actions, Ribba. Now I'm bash nobody, you know, cause we party, we are defend. Right? But me just say, Ribba, where were you Wednesday? Your presence wasn't felt. Your presence wasn't felt down there in Ray Town. You were missing. The people them couldn't find you election day. And when them a call your phone. You know from when me start sideline, Ribba, I bet someone will not tell me when me start sideline Ribba in a Central Kingston. I go and pinch, you know, because me did it and me see what I go on. I went to Kingston, you know, I don't tell me if me wrong or me right. I no can screen record it and send it to him. I remember when Peter Phillips pass on the well, they make me drink with my coconut water. You know, listen to that because I never hear that part and let me say something to you. Let me know from when me a pre some of them in the party, like in particular Ribba, I can tell you know what me see with me own eye. So me as the blogger, me go a town and you know Peter Phillips a give handover, pass on the baton to Dennis Garden. So you know the namings and the drinking and everything did there, because you know when Dennis Gardner put on film thing and film meeting them, it's successful. And the namings did there, the food did there, the drinks, all of them something there. And you know Ray Town people come support. Amman Town people come support. Food a share. Mr. Ribba with one whole tray. And you know you come from your division, you gotta look out for your people. Them. Now so it go. You don't say yes, no man, we are ball out this morning. Because I say we have to replace Ribba. When me say, all right, Paula Sadler seat there, enough of we did today. And when me see Ribba, they look out for him people as a councillor candidate, caretaker should do. And the people them from Ray Town come, they can support Dennis Garden. Food did it. And me see Ribba with one ratty tray a bickle. One ratty tray pack of food with drinks and water and everything. And you see just a go through back and forth. And me say, watch the Ribba. Look out for him people them do. Jamaica people. You know say after Ribba sort out film people them with food and so me use me own 2 years and see Ribba go to Dennis Garden and tell him saying people them no yam and drink. Some of them are complaining and you know say Dennis Garden dip in a pocket and take out nothing less than 30 grand and give Ribba and say them if you go buy KFC cause the food done. 30 grand and Ribba walk away. Ribba, and you see from that day till today, I look pan Ribba with a different eye. Ribba feeding people them from Raytown, and then Ribba go back go tell Dennis same people them no yam, and Dennis dip in him pocket and give Ribba nothing less than 30 grand for go buy KFC giving people, and Ribba take the money and know same people them yam and drink and wipe off their mouth and gone back down and Raytown. Uno? Me say if Central want go back home to the PNP, we have to find a different candidate for Raytown division. Thank you, Ribba. But me just feel like you sabotage Steve. On the day we couldn't find you, we are call your phone, we now find you. And you do the same thing in the local government election. On the day of local government election last year, a year division you run for councillor, and when they call you, you answer over Portmore. You sabotage the thing and you come back on sabotage it. I don't care who want vex me, now cuss you. Me just tell you the truth. Ribba must be removed. Thank him for his service. You need to find a different caretaker for the Raytown division. You get the division lost by one. A one vote. Rosie win you by. And you still hold on and say you want the seat, and you come back and lose by 300 and you get it when somebody lose it by one vote. I uno mash up down and send. I don't care who want vex. Ribba have to move and work with somebody, but you cannot represent Raytown comrades. You cannot represent Raytown comrades. And if you want to vex, you vex. Somehow not too much Judas. You do it in a local and you can do it in a general. And it is just the truth. It is, me see it with my own yai people. Ribba take the money from Dennis Garden and Dennis say, go and go buy KFC, give them. And Ribba know saying feeding people them. And come back and say, in people them not get nothing food done. And knowing Dennis dip in him pocket and give him. Who know? Me say somehow no only did if he scrape, somehow no so no want run as councillor, or no just want get the councillor salary a year time. That is it, or no have no love. Me say when me go downtown and Sophia Fraser Beans down there, and Steve a walk down there. You know every little area have the little area leader, the little area done with them respect and look up. I shouldn't say done, it's not done. But every area have probably one man or one woman we have one shop. Where you know say everybody look for go and shop, go chill. Just any little thing you want, you can talk to them and then give you a little help. That's how we mean. We don't mean that like done in that way. But every community have one little area leader where you can go to for what you want and then help you. That's how we live. Right? And me go down a Raytown down a south side there so. We deep have Rasta man and the fishing village down there. And them argue and say no representation. Then say, if I not Steve McGregor come down here, can talk to them, they don't want to see nobody. Yeah? Me did it when time them talk up the things them. And when it come on to Ribba was there. And the gentleman, the Rasta man down at the fishing village say, who this? And them a say, him no caretaker for the Raytown. The man said the first miss, and the man at the fishing village born and grow down a Raytown down there. And the man say at the first, he must see Ribba come down yasso with them there. Ribba hang down in head, shame like a dog. Sean McGregor and Steve McGregor, if them really Sean McGregor him name Ribba, him a the councillor caretaker, him me a chat. I don't know if him and Steve, that even if make it worse. The two of them have the same last name. He should have support the MP candidate more. When they want Ribba, no Ribba to be found. Undermine the man. You have to get replaced. We not hate you, but we just feel going forward, they need to announce somebody else and not Ribba. Ribba have to go. Ribba have to go. We no want Ribba represent we anymore in a rare tone. Sorry. Too much undermining. Too much undermining. Too much. And he have one style, you know, when he knows say he do something wrong, and he knows say the people him a pre him, like when they see say he make a wrong move, he love come over. Wanna say no, alright? Wanna he know when him do something wrong, you know. If one crowd we turn up attack, and him know in himself say him do something wrong. You see him come over to wanna say no, alright, wanna say. When he know say him do something wrong. Me did it and me observe, you know. Me did it and me observe. And me said that could never come out of my eyesight. Dennis Garden, theme event. Food did it, you know, man. People near man drink. And Missy Ribba with one ratty tray of food pack up on it. Go and feed Raytown people. And as a caretaker, I look out for him people, them, so me understand. But me see Ribba go tell Dennis same people them no name, and Ribba collect the money from Dennis Garden. Say I go buy KFC. And Ribba know same people them name and drink and wipe off their mouth and gone back a Raytown, and he still go tell Dennis. Come tell me, say I lie me I tell no Ribba, you have to leave Raytown Division how you find it. Put rest down Raytown. We will find some. We don't want Ribba continue. Too much and them. I never forgot when we want Ribba in a local government election, Ribba over Portmore. Ribba over Portmore and him a run as councillor and the day. And Ribba there at Portmore. You call him, no answer. When he do decide for answer, he over Portmore. Same thing in the Wednesday. All the call we call Ribba election day, not a Ribba. I mean, when me hear people say they see him with Donovan and the day after, why you sit down and have conversation with the enemy for? Oh no? We no want Ribba represent we no more than a Raytown. I'm sorry. Well, I know original. We don't hate the man. We just say moving forward. You have to go work with somebody. We don't want to work with you, Ribba. We don't want to work with Ribba. We want to work with somebody else. So, Raytown comrades, Raytown people, Central Kingston, you know, identify. You know, and you know what? You know what? Sometimes some people get some seat, you know, because I remember the girl, you know, man. I remember the girl where did I run down a Raytown. And she have the seat and she never like Wagwan. I don't remember what she named, but I remember it was a girl that handed the division to Ribba. Any Central Kingston people with the pan ya, you can remind me who are the girl. Me no remember, me know with one woman I did the counselor down there. Anne-Marie. Jesus Christ, watch Tough Bless. Anne-Marie. Yes. Anne-Marie, that girl was the counselor for the Raytown Division as a PNP. You understand? And I never forgot. The girl start to see some changes. And you know what the girl do? The girl have to tell lie on her health. Say they find cancer in our body. Not never, Lord God, me shouldn't even talk them something about me friend. And I saw the girl, so comes Ribba get the seat. If you run as counselor down there. The girl want go foreign, go live with her husband. And the girl tell lie on her health, so they find cancer in her body. And she have to go foreign, go do surgery. And she can't go fulfill her duties anymore as a counselor. And I saw they hand over the seat to Ribba. And that bitch come make them take it we are winning by 1 vote. You know, Tandy and work with the people them. You sit down there and you do nothing down a Raytown and make Rosie come take it back and beat you by 300 at this time. You have to get removed. We not hate you and we not disrespect Ribba, but me feel like Central could have come home if Ribba did do what I'm supposed to do. Nice young lady, Georgia. I'm a good friend. And the girl come under heavy pressure down there and couldn't manage the backbite and the hypocrite with them down there. And the girl tell lie on her health and say she have cancer in her body. And the girl just pack up, hand over the counselorship, and go far and go live with her husband. And as so come she hand over the seat to Ribba. As so Ribba become. And that's how Ribba became what he is today. Ribba no have no strength back at him anymore. Him no have no influence anymore. And we're asking him to look within himself. Look within himself. Yeah? And give the caretaker work to somebody else who deserve it. Well, and make me drink some more me coconut water. Me now stay along with Uno, you know, me I wrap up the class by 12 o'clock. And all of Uno go still tired for hear me a morning time, cause me still go continue my program. So the whole of Uno what things say, politics done and labor right win. Dre Brian I got no right you say the every morning same way, 9 o'clock. Yeah, make a drink some of my coconut water. Ribba nobody eat me, you know. Ribba nobody eat me. Me I ask you come in when we done screen record and send it go give him. Me I ask Ribba nobody eat me. Me I look out for me party and I win. Me want to win next time. And I just feel like if you no want Central if you come back home to the PNP, you Ribba have to go work with somebody. You see me now ambassador, I mean I tell you say Ray, come in you say you're comrade. So me just I say you have to go work with somebody. We now work with you, we are work with somebody and you have to go fall in line and work with that somebody. Now cuss you. No so it go lavish. Me now cuss them judge, just the truth. I mean I want in there one side and say how Dre Brian and knock me so and how Dre. Me now knock you my friend, I win. Me want to win next time. And me want to set the house in order. So we can win next time. So may I ask you kindly, Ribba, no love loss. See if you can identify one suitable caretaker down there and work with them. But we now work with you no more, Ribba. At 2 times I see it happen. Local government election when we want you, you're there over Portmore. Wednesday general election when we want you, we are call you, we can't get you. People say they see you with Donovan. I know me see so central people attack up the things them. But when I turn from Ribba was when them a launch Dennis Garden. And me see Dennis give money, but he want KFC cause some people no yam and drink from Raytown, they no get nothing for yam. And me see Ribba back and forth with one ratty tray full of food and drinks can and give Raytown people them. And Ribba still come tell Dennis the Raytown people them no get nothing for yam. And Dennis go in and pocket and give him nothing less than 30 grand if you go buy KFC. Ask Raytown people if they get the KFC. As a PNP. What can go so? Ven love, big up yourself, darling. Jamaica. I just want to wish my supporters all the best. Right? I have to go lay down some groundwork and I have some realist in my corner. And to go forward, you have to go carry me through them 4 or 5 years. Yeah. I know my people in my corner. Yeah, when them ready, then can send one $50, can send one $100, can tap up the screen, send one gift. I know me can find at least 10 smaddy panda live, yeah. Oh, me fi suffer. I cannot suffer with so much comrade who have my back. You're crazy. You must be crazy. But you know one thing with me, Dre Brian, I don't ask for things unless I am in need. So nobody can say me come here, so I'm beg and ask. I'm in a put to use. So any day you see me come here and say, comrades, me people them, rate, you know say Dre need something. I don't take advantage of people. Cause me go foreigner, I know what it is like to work hard and it's not easy. So when you don't get $120, $150 from them, worse than them a time, yeah. Worse than them a time, yeah. Big up yourself, Janelle. Silver Bullet Sound. Big up yourself. But I know me have some people in my corner, they're not going to stay and let me suffer. No, they're not going to do that. God forbid. God forbid. Big up yourself, me head boy award. Millicent, Tasha, I will send it to. That is it. Any day, name day, me feel like say me can set on me pat. Me know me can reach out to my comrade them and then we bless me up. Cannot hungry, Georgia. Richard say Howard say at no time. That is just the truth. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. But comrades, I'm going to wrap up for 12 o'clock. Now go up until 1 today because, you know, I have stuff to do. But you know, can look for see me come on here on a daily basis just the same. We're going to continue to highlight what is happening in the country and we're going to continue to hold this government accountable. So me no want nobody feel like say politics done, the platform I got no. Oh, if you have 100,000 people and me just low me channel. So no, we're going to continue to get bigger and better. And now that me have more time on my hands. Right? I'm going to invest in my YouTube channel as well because YouTube need to get some more attention. You understand? We just a start, Jackson. We just a start. And so we can't ease up. We cannot ease up of this government. I want to thank everybody who has been there with me from day one. And despite the loss, the PNP can hold them head high, knowing that we entered this election and we came out feeling victorious, despite we never crossed that 32 mark. We must pat ourselves on the back. We did well. We have done well. We're stronger than before, as the theme song says. As the theme song says. But Jamaica, let me hear from my head boy because, you know, me have to open the phone line a little bit. Big up yourself, Carol Price. Blessings. Yes, Howard Wagwan.
Teacher, no despite we lost, we outrightly win this election.
Yes.
And as I said before, the death of Michael Manley, and I tell you why. You see the blood and fire coming from Daddy Manley?
Yes.
Mark Golding bring them out. Two, we showed up. And if you listen to Hughes, this 35-29 number have been touted for a long time.
Yes.
We couldn't get Lisa Anna, we couldn't get God, we couldn't get Moses, we couldn't win the election. The election chief of UOJ. Northwest St. Catherine over Damien Carford constituency, over 200 bogus people showed up for vote.
Wow.
The EOJ, the private sector organization, the pollster, everybody corrupt. If you watch the media of the analysts on the night of the TV, they were waiting. But guess what? It won't be business as usual.
Yes.
All of the agency and the minister, the prime minister's office have to go come out. Good governance and transparency, the EOJ list, it have to come down. You can't have 39%, and they know that very well. To satisfy their piece of the pundit, there's a low voter turnout, which means it favors the incumbent. Not go so. The voter turnout are over 50%. You have over 500,000 dead people up on the list that need to come off. And as our first point of duty, the director of the election have to go. The EOJ, we have to have electoral reform, brand new system. This all-time ballot business where we are work with a man a ballot, it needs to go. We have to modernize the system where you have electronic voting and then you get a ballot with a QR code. So they want to take away the box It counting at the system and the scanned QR code, plus you gotta have the physical copy to show that you vote.
I agree.
After the electoral reform, this all-time business of ballot are throw in a box and a go and go count, it leave room for robbery. The Prime Minister has never get 2,000 votes in the Ballot division. And all of the box and count 2,000 votes, not even one for Paul Buchanan.
Oh.
And look at the scenario. Light gone and the two telecom commercials gone. It was an outright robbery. We never lose. And I say to Steve McGregor, take that to court. Let the presiding officer tell us whether they vote they did there or they never did it the night before, and allow the judge to rule whether or not those votes must be counted. No data coming from the EOJ can be trusted. We did our work. They planted bogus people in the constituency and due to the vigilance of Dr. Dayton Campbell. But the truth of the matter is, them started to thief when they had to campaign right across the island. So his core functions as one of the directors and the EAC, he couldn't be able to perform it at the same time. He has been many other constituency, GenSec, and plus at the same time, he was bearing many acts as a fireman, speaking of all the caretakers. Some of them contribute, you know. Not taking away anything from Damien Crawford and Michael Phillips, but the rest of them, we don't hear nothing from them. So the fireman, Dr. Campbell, was to multitask. He's a general secretary, he's a spokesperson, he's a campaign director, he's everything. So never get enough time to watch them.
True.
And notice at the time when the local government that gone, them couldn't teach that much because he had enough time to focus on his duty, but that was his core function, you know. Right? That is his salary where he get paid a month time to sit on the EAC as a commissioner. But we did our government work. Until them teach the election. We now pretty up, don't tell you about the last. Call it out and say, despite them thief and robbery, we are stronger. All right. And those are my few words.
Thank you, Howard. Big up yourself. Big up yourself every time, every time. Let me hear from Paula Sadland and Panther. How you do, Auntie Paula?
Dre.
How you do?
My comrade brother from another mother.
Yes.
You know, let me tell you something, Dre. And I said this to my candidate yesterday. I said to him, with all of the resources that the size 13 had, at one point we had her shivering in our boots.
Yes.
Because, you know, after the local government, she was literally evicted.
True.
And them spending. The government didn't lose. You know why they didn't lose? Because when you spend back the money and put it back in the economy, it goes right back to them.
True.
So they could very well allocate funds to secure the election because they know the money was going to come right back in the economy. The biggest losers are you. Because at this point now, somehow you never know when Pitney go back to school.
True.
You don't even know when you can't afford to give them lunch, you go and stop sending. So nothing has changed. Nothing has changed for you all. Nothing has changed. In fact, you're going to be worse off. Because when you could have called and beg somebody a $50 and they would have sent a $50 or a $60, you not get. You don't have a thing getting now. So you go and walla in a despair. And you see, I'm just apologizing for that little youth on Friday that came to vote with the plans that he would have gotten an education courtesy of the plans to be instituted by Mark Olin, where he never have to pay to get a tertiary education because he was banking on that.
Yes.
He was banking on that not to only help himself, But to pull himself out of poverty, pull him family, build up him little house in a little community where have it, regularize himself, him they want regularize him light and him water. And he had plans. He saw his future through Mark Golden's plan of action. He saw where he could have used what was being proposed to help himself and help him family. Uno when I gonna wear and uno make uno pitness stay down with it, uno never see it.
True.
Uno never see it. So when you're moving forward and you still carry the baggage with you, it's called generational curse. You buy it for yourself. But there has to come a time when you look back from where I come from and say to myself, oh, I'm not reach nowhere yet. Why haven't I reached somewhere? I realize that when I etch that DNA for no picnic carry it forward and they come and they carry that heavy burden. Before one hour stop and say to yourself, no more. I'm fighting for my children, my children's children, and their children so that they themselves can consider themselves an elitist. And them not always have a dung in the squalor. Uno sell out that. Uno sell out that for a 1 day food. I went to church. Dre, I went to church because I was so despondent. And I went to church. And before the preacher come give it a message, which right away the message was all about corruption from the day of the Israelites.
Wow.
It was all about corruption and how people in power have sold them soul. And oh God, the Father in heaven, the creator of heaven and earth, has allowed them to think that today was theirs, never knowing that tomorrow there would be no more. But I'm not straying from the message. The elder said, I know you're all disappointed from Wednesday. That was his first thing out of his mouth. So let me tell you, I used to think that the church was all embroiled in this too. But there are a few who were willing to stand with the people, irrespective that they were missionaries and portrayers of the gospel. They saw what was happening and was willing to stand with the people of Jamaica that didn't want to stand in with themselves. And just like how Howard said, this whole system has to change. I urge my government to ask for the resignation of the EOJ man. The EOJ office should be independent of both political parties and any intervention from the government. The only intervention they should do is to fund them to ensure that each and every Jamaican, as you pass the age of 18, you have a right to vote for who you want to govern your country. And not stack it, and not stack the odds against the other party to favor the other one. And I urge Andrew Ollis to take that body out of your office. It's not a ministry. It's not a ministry. Take it out at this moment. Take it out. Because you have, and all of us in Jamaica are under the umbrella of a corrupt country led by a corrupt leader. And I can tell you, I'm not corrupted. I am not a thief. I have integrity. And I stand on that. But I will be lumped with all of you that have soul on a soul for a 1 day drink and the ability for rub out on a handmiggle. I won't be lumped with you, and I won't make my generation be lumped with that. This is my country too. It's not yours alone. I fought for this country in my own right. I fought for it, and I will never surrender it to a corrupt, misogynistic government. And just like in the days of old, when Pilate said Who do you want, Jesus and or Barabbas? I remember said, enough of them in there where they are say Barabbas. Enough of them and the twist back of them and God heal them. So them could have fling it up in the ear and say, Barabbas we want. Them say, give us Barabbas. And when Pilate said, "Uno sure? Me wash my hand and fight, you know." And the people them look on Pilate and say, yeah, we will accept the consequences. In fact, we will heap the consequences pan with children, and feed them pitney. No, una take up that the crosses there and put pan on pitney. And make the pitney have to walk with it, go put pan for them pitney. I will never do that. Never do that. So I chose Jesus, just like how I chose Mark Golding and his plan to help this country see some light. But all of you that took the money, even your comrades that claim so una not comrades, una sell out. Una is sell out. And even if you're not hungry, I see them, sir. When the day of judgment come, enough of not gonna get the mark of the beast because on a licky. On a licky. So on gonna sell on a sword, on you can't sell on a boat, on we sell on a sword. And with that, I yield the floor, Joy. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, my comrade sister. Lovely, well said. Thank you, Paula. Big up yourself. Caroline, good afternoon, and then Panther. Wagwan, Caroline.
Good afternoon, Dre. Good afternoon, comrades.
Yes.
There is something that Sister Paula Sadler had said on another live this morning that I was hoping should have touched on. And it is something that I believe you have even confirmed on your program, that there is a trend that you can note when the police and the polling officers and the security forces and so, after they have had their day to vote and the exit polling is done.
Yes.
You can tell the general direction that things are going. And if I recall what Sister Sadler said this morning, and also confirming what our Gensec said, that we were leading in 43 constituencies following the day for their voting. And I'm sure you have said on your program that once you see that happen, it tells you exactly what is gonna happen. Give or take a few seats perhaps, but it gives you the general direction where things are going. I don't understand, based upon a 43 seat lead in the constituencies, with the security forces and the polling people voting on that day, how we get from 43 to 28.
True.
Yes, there's something there that is puzzling to me that I sincerely cannot understand. I cannot grasp it. It makes no sense. And I would encourage our leadership to go through the paces of a proper investigation to unearth whatever it is that went wrong, whatever it is that, was corrupt. We have to get to the bottom of this, because this is a defining moment for us as a nation. If we accept these results, I don't know what's going to happen for us in the future.
I agree.
Because it can be done again. Sister Paula said, that there are people who sold themselves out. And I remember saying something somewhere that there is no amount of money in any currency that anyone could ever offer me to suppress my vote for the People's National Party or to become a Labourite. There is no tangible sum on this planet that could be offered to me to do that. I know a lot of people didn't believe me, but I'm telling you, people who sell their souls for money do not know themselves.
Yes.
They do not know who they are. They do not know what they stand for. They have they have no morals, no values, no nothing. Stand for nothing.
True.
Right? So when you are undefined, money can define who you
Yes,
are.
that is true.
Right. So that's my little tidbit for today. But I do think that we really need to look at this, because you can't go from leading in 43 to 28.
I agree with you. So true. Thank you, Caroline. Big up yourself every time.
Love and blessings.
You too, my dear. You too. Panther Wagwan, your time.
Yeah, Dre, you see, if you sit down and look on the election at your spiritual eye, you can see the obvious say, them decide say, there is no way you could have win this election. No way. Them don't make it up in them minority. So there is no way PNP can win this election fair and square. When you look on it, Jerry, when you sit down and look on it, there is not even one stronghold in a Jamaica Labour Rights the PNP has win in that election. Not even one. So over the years, JLP are so thief. Them not willing to give up none of them stronghold. No matter how them are going to win them stronghold. Because even Anne-Marie them a ball for. It's a PNP stronghold. So then don't last none of them stronghold. So them count off all of them stronghold with them a go thief. And they make sure pick one will go back to the parliament. Not even one of the eyeglass MP when a parliament don't lose them seat. Them cannot afford to lose none of them MP. So them policy of the election so smooth. All of us lose them seat great. Are the people them who are backbencher. The Danny Larrison and the whole of them.
Yes.
Not even one of them in the House of Parliament don't lose them seat there. Who are the minister of the minister of this, the minister of that. Because you don't want nobody to replace them. So they make sure politics staff properly. Because they don't nobody to replace them. So it is, that's why, look, Jay, when you're guilty, you can't celebrate, you know. They can't celebrate. Because they know. So you see, the whole country corrupt, every sector in the country corrupt, every single one. So all we need to do, we are going to pray, because none of them will come out come confess there. Whether it take 10 years, 20 years, they will come out come confess. It's obvious, you can see it. You see, if you have a little spiritual eye about you, you can see the dark cloud that come over the country. To show the man willing. Willing to sacrifice everything. The man put the EOJ on his foot and tell him, say, oh, you see, if I buy 32 seats or 34 seats, we have to win. This have to win. Not even dog follow Bobby and Bobby get 8,000 votes. 8,000 people come from vote for Bobby man pick you. And the Prime Minister in a Gill sent me all over. And the Prime Minister, now them come greet the Prime Minister, and then people who come vote Bobby hide from the Prime Minister. Why don't people hide from the Prime Minister? There nobody not come out, come greet the Prime Minister. That obviously the EOJ system, them just know say Bobby always get 8,000 votes. So them rig it. Them just rig it. And say, all right, we know say Bobby, we know say the consequence of pull out 10,000 votes. So we just all put out like people up upon it. This is a yeah, him win. It don't fear, it obvious there. And the next thing we say, PNP, the Labour are not willing to give up them stronghold era. So do everything in your power to hold on by your people.
That's
hold
right.
On by your people. And they're not giving up to them people. So PNP don't sit down and say you nah vote. And this, because they're not giving up for them people. Say, all the man them will walk a sofa barefoot, Dre. They pan shower and can't buy a slippers, Dre. And them not give up them people. So don't sit down and bow, you give people chance, because them not giving a chance for them stronghold. Dalrymple run up the people them all long, Dre, every 2-3 years. And Paul, it obvious Paul Patmore is the man for the job. And the people them get up and put him back Dalrymple.
Wow,
Hardly Shaw. Them put in the back Hardly Shaw people, them put him in back. Mike Henry people, them put them gone in back. So don't sit down and give up your stronghold to please them, because we do it. We have 14 seats. And them have 49, because we sacrifice, so we not be dieted. While them is still being dieted. So don't give up. Be dieted if you want to betterment of the country, because them not give up. Them not JLP for Danish and them look nice girl, they was a bright leader for the country. Them not give up them stronghold. All them are suffer, all them are dead. Them still go get up and go vote for them. So PNP, take care of Westmoreland. Anything Westmoreland to want, because Westmoreland and Portland and St. Thomas, the only two parish them will have little sense.
yes.
We push them up. So anything Westmoreland want, make sure we look after Westmoreland, make sure we look after Hanover. Make sure you look out for them two parishes. Chilani, them no want nothing. So nobody force a man if a man him don't want nothing. Somebody waste of time on somebody when not going nowhere. Them sure so them no want nothing. So make sure you take care of them people like and over come out for it. Them come
Yes.
out.
True.
Westmoreland come out.
And the same Richard Azan to me happy saying go back in.
Yes. The people them come out. So me I said all people say jigudu no.
True.
Yeah. You need to get the MP them on the program and make them tell you the policies what them are going to use to attract young people and what them are do on the ground. Because it's a PNP radio station, this is not Dre. So we need to get them on the program, make we see what them up to. Because them now work, we see when I call them out so we can replace them from early. We need to get them on the program. And big up to St. Thomas, we get rid of the charge and broke one of the balls so that we're winning point. Cause them about Poland the only smart place. Poland get rid of and Mary Shaw. Them a walk up a post about and Mary this and Mary that. It's our seat. Yes. When they crying about, JLP don't willing to give none of them seats. So why are we giving up our seat to please them?
That's
Put
right.
Anne Marie in a full seat. Give him all the Shaw seat. Give him on a full seat. Then leave with our stronghold. We need to protect our stronghold. And PNP people, when you are seeking, do not go after the old dinosaur labor right them were done already. Go after the young people, the 16 and the 17. You cannot change the other thing. So go into the era them, work with the young people and build the young people. So it don't make no sense to go wait, because you say no want nothing. So it don't make sense to you waste time, but you try to win over back some win over labor right. We go whole and gone and done already. It don't make no sense. So remember, make them come on the program, make us see what them have to, because the 14 will have for them seat. We need to keep this 14, this 28 seat, because no matter what them do, them can't keep it again. We just need to keep this 28, because 4 is easy. If we get 14, Dre, 4 is nothing to come by.
Yes. Thank you, my brother. Big up yourself, Panther. Go and hold it. Blessings every time. Blessings. Good afternoon, Cali. Thank you for waiting your time, sir. Turn on your microphone. Cali, what go on? Cali ain't ready yet, man. Tasha, go ahead, because you look like Cali not ready.
Yes, Dre, I say something to you. I may tell this, and when I tell you in a lie, I tell a seriousness. Dre, see, Western sent me what we need. We need a strong, what I say strong working force in a retreat division. We need some talent for the People National Party. Dre, me I listen to an interview with Isaac, and I hear Isaac said, and I remember when Silver win Babylon, the same thing with you know. All right, let me tell you something to you. Isaac said is focus with the people and the residents of Portland was to make sure that they have strong people in present driving around. Have the video camera ready, have the PNP ready, so the voting band could never do what they do. He put sensible people, he put strong people. Just can't have no weaky people in a certain direction. Dre the man go in a less than a year, the man understand the mission, the man understand if ever licky PNP move them.
True.
Dre they could not in and I'm not afraid they could not stinking nastiness, them just want $4,000. Dre, when Bobby win by 3,000 votes. The last time when the 2 last election look punny. When they work against Jason Bobby, listen to me, this election was sellout. And I feel, Mr. J, I feel like I could just take a whip and beat, non-stop beat. And we cast, we losing, and I'm not afraid to talk. Jay, I understand Dayton, you work hard, you work so hard. Dayton, I love you, you bring back Marky Golden, you're the goal of PNP right now, Golden. How you bring me back, we ain't gone to the dog, and Mr. Golden put me up, I'm just telling you something. Dayton, when you need rest because you're beat out. But Dre, when him finish next month or the other month after, but Dayton need rest because I know that he's tired. We need to have some serious talking. And Dre, I'm going to start from now. Dre, we need to have a PNP where serious and next PNP back at the band, we're serious. Any foul be done, but we say we'll move him and other person in place. So I told them I train. Do you care have a man who say my PNP and I chat up to Bobby and Bobby I give him 100,000 and he's not afraid to say Bobby give me 100,000. What can I come with it be? It is the Bobby can't afford me came back to all give that. Bobby I said Dre PNP are some serious people on the side so look at me another argue. Bobby I tell you can't make questions tell about me. We're the fighter, but we couldn't be everywhere. Just Wilson is in a rock. Wilson is in Bosco Living, which is a dividend. You have to turn up because you see the young people that they are with him, you know. But you have some local licky, dirty dog. Them not afraid to call him. But then if you don't go for them like our friends, 8 o'clock and have them in one care, you put on the side of them on the line. And then about them come and just give them they will go.
Yes.
Dre, Bobby done by 1,000 votes, you know? And that hurt me, you know? Me say Dre, listen to me, Dre. I'm telling you, Dre, you have a rocker bessa. I have the council big house. He's a very decent guy. I'm not somebody like Wilson. Well, Wilson the fire and I Wilson say, yo, we need serious people. We don't need no people say, Lord, we don't need no people to talk about say, Lord God, me not. We need people to say, yo, move. I have to move. I saw we are talking. We need people to be serious. That's why we lose election. We need the seriousness. Bobby, take over retreat division. Every friggin' PNP in walk pan them. I walk pan them, but we don't need that no more, Dre. Do we need back when we have a strong PNP when we talk past Bobby, move. When we look for the right, move. And that we need at that cause for the election of Western St. Mary. The fire, it's like how central people and just ease themselves. I want them to the forward over there, just stand up and just have the face. That's all we need back in our Western St. Mary. So the retreat division, we need it back.
Yes.
Look over, so we need it back, Dre. Dre, we need it.
What Melva do in a retreat division? Melva Christian, me have some little linky down there, especially for retreat. The people them say, Melva, you need some bike boy, you need some. Melva say she don't want them around for her campaign. Melva Christian, Melva. Me don't know brother want to retreat real run down.
Alright, Jay, listen to me now. Bobby are all dirty, nasty, stinking criminal. Me touch as a dirty Bobby. You can't have Melba a retreat dream glad to your time because it's to me respect the woman I want to lick out against her, but you just draw me for lick out against you know. You can't, alright, young people love excitement.
Yes.
Melba too fucking deep, dress up for the battle too deep. You can't have a Melba.